Hey, this is Tim. Welcome to another video in the Showcase IDX feature discussion. There are separate videos about the way Showcase IDX registers WordPress page templates, and there's another video about Showcase IDX and WordPress hooks. And this video is about Showcase IDX and the fact that Showcase IDX currently only reports H1 data to WordPress on certain Showcase IDX system generated pages. It, it reports the H1 on some Showcase IDX pages, and on others it does not. And I'm hoping these videos are appealing to the Showcase IDX family users, Scott Lockhart, the CEO, and the developers at Showcase IDX. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I really appreciate it. I apologize. Some of these issues blend together. So thank you for taking the time to watch and listen. And hopefully, if you find this valuable, you'll watch all the videos and just take a moment to see how they relate to each other. So H1 registration to WordPress. Showcase IDX currently only reports H1 to WordPress on certain pages. And what we mean by that is, if we open up, this is my website, franklinedison.com. I am a web developer and I'm a broker owner in Michigan. So if we conduct a search, and I've been using the example Plymouth, Michigan. Let's use Livonia, Michigan. Livonia, Michigan. Okay, perfect. I'm a user, came to the site, and I want to search homes in Livonia, Michigan. Let's go. And it's doing it, and here we come to the results page. Pay attention up here. This is going to be relevant. You'll see that there's no information up here. And this is beautiful. Here's a map. Awesome. This is Showcase IDX in all of its glory. Awesome map. Beautiful, responsive search results. This is what's awesome about Showcase IDX, and this is all really easy to do. It's beautiful. So if I click on one of these listings, let's do 20592 Chestnut Circle, Livonia, Michigan, and we click here, and here we are, and this is awesome. Beautiful Showcase IDX single property detail page, the best in the business. Social search, recent activity, listing snapshot, all this stuff is awesome, and this is why Showcase IDX is so awesome. But what's missing here? This page template, and by default, WordPress, it wants to find an H1. If there's an H1 to display, WordPress wants to show it. But the way Showcase IDX is currently working, Showcase IDX is not registering an H1, any H1 content to WordPress for it to assemble this page. And let me show you exactly what I mean. If we go to Franklin Addison and we go to my homepage, and one of my strategies is to create search homes for sale by city. And now we go to Livonia, Michigan. Okay. And you can see these H1s. See these H1s happening up here? Because these are pages that I built, right? I built this page. Homes, search homes for sale by city. Let's go back to that for a second. Search homes for sale in Michigan by city. Search homes for sale in Michigan by city. Homes for sale in Michigan by city. Click on the city below so you can follow all of your SEO best practices with H1, H2, the paragraph, and you can see in my Showcase IDX, in my WordPress admin, I can go to pages and you'll see search homes for sale in Michigan by city. And you can see this is this is where I constructed all that. And I use some short codes. Ultimate Shortcode is a plugin that I use. And Wayne County, Oakland County, I haven't built these yet. I've only built this handful of city-specific pages for Wayne County. So this is a WordPress page that I built, and we go back to it over here, and you can see that that H1 is right there. Search homes for sale in Michigan by city, and it ties in nicely with the URL, the long tail, search homes for sale, Michigan City. And if we continue to Livonia, same thing. This is a page that I built, Livonia, Michigan homes for sale. Look at the URL, Livonia, Michigan homes for sale. And here's the H1. Here's the H1 that is in WordPress at the page or post construction level. Go back to pages, and we go Livonia, Michigan homes for sale. Here it is. And here's the page that I created. And here's, you know, it's taken the H1 right from here. And I use Yoast for my SEO best practices. And you know, Yoast makes sure all these rules are in place. But the point is that WordPress wants to create an H1 and H2. WordPress, the whole point of WordPress was syntax. You know, the blogging. It was a blog, you know, application, but it used syntax in the best practices possible. And syntax is using your H1, your H2, your H3, your article, your body, your paragraph. So WordPress, you know, as an animal, it wants to do that. Instinctively, WordPress wants to use all that proper syntax. So in pages that you create, it's grabbing it, it's using it, Livonia, Michigan homes for sale. It's using it for the URL, and it's using it in the content of the page as an H1. Now, let's go a step further. Look at, let's go back to the example. We used Chestnut, I think, is our example. 20592 Chestnut, right? Yeah, we sure did. Now remember, when we came to this single property detail page, and thank you again for hanging in here with me. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you watch the other videos. We got to this page. We got to this page by doing a search for Livonia, Michigan. Right here it is. But look, there's no H1. No H1 here. And the URL is just that default search URL that we set up in the dashboard for Showcase IDX. Okay? So it didn't shove any of the search term into the URL. Therefore, it's not there when WordPress goes to build the page. It doesn't say, in other words, in the H1, it could say Livonia MI, which was the search terms. And then furthermore, after this search result, we click on this chestnut circle listing, okay? Now watch what happens. Look at no H1. And we know, we can go in the URL here, and we know that it's available here, 20592 Chestnut Circle. It's totally available here in the URL. And, you know, it's not a stretch, or it's not a big deal for Showcase IDX to make this H1 available to output into this page template so that WordPress can construct the page with an H1. And that's totally optional. You could take that out if as a user you don't want that H1 displayed. That all happens. You have all those choices in WordPress. But the point is that Showcase IDX doesn't even let us have that choice as of now. It's simply not outputting the information as an H1. It's not registering it with WordPress to display or not to display. But if you come across a property via the hot sheet path, so this is my page that I created, search homes for sale by city, Livonia, Michigan. All these H1s are happening up here, right? We go to that price range. I break these out by price range. Livonia, Michigan homes for sale, 400 to 600,000. We go to Chestnut Circle and watch what happens. If we come to the property this way through my hot sheet, look what happens. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. We've got our H1 here, and it's available to this page template for WordPress to assemble. So, what's the point? The point is, if we go back, H1 registration to WordPress. Showcase IDX currently only reports the H1 to WordPress on certain pages. Therefore, on some pages it's there, some pages it's not. My hope is that Showcase IDX finds it important and valuable to make that H1 available on all pages, and then lets the user decide, if it wants to display it or not. Thank you so much for watching. Please watch the other Showcase IDX videos for the Showcase IDX feature discussion. Thank you.